Hello and welcome to grade 6 math class. This is your favorite mathematics tutor, Miss Amwako Ata. I welcome you all to my class. Now let's have a look at what we are going to learn for today. So for today, we are going to learn about exponents and powers. So now let's look at our learning target for this lesson. That is write and evaluate expressions involving exponents. So write these ones in your agenda books. Good. Now let's look at our I can statement. 1. I can identify factors of a number. 2. I can explain order of operation. 3. I can solve a problem using factors. And 4. I can model different types of multiples of numbers. And these are our I can statements. Great. Now let's look at some key vocabularies. The first is power, base, exponent, and perfect square. So we are going to take each vocabulary and go into details and explain what they mean. So the first one is power. It is a product of repeated factors. It is a product of repeated factors. A base. So when you talk about a base of a power is the repeated factor. 3. The exponent. So exponent of a power indicates the number of times the base is used. The number of times the base is used as a factor. So looking at this is the power. We have this as the exponent and the 3 as the base. 4 as the exponent and the 3 as the base. The base is written down base, and the 4 or the exponent becomes the superscript. So this here means 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 is used as a factor 4 times. So how many times was 3 used? So this means that 3 multiplied itself how many times? 4 times. Great. Then we now let's warm ourselves up with these questions. So the first question is 7 times 6 in brackets plus 27 divided by 3. The second question is 15 times 8 minus 13 plus 8 in brackets. So I'm giving you 2 minutes. Use it to solve these questions. Okay, so with this one, I expect you to solve those in the bracket first, following the board mass procedure. So solve those in the bracket first. Then you will now move to the multiplication, addition, subtraction, and so forth. So the first question, 7 times 6 is in bracket. So we tackle that one first. So this becomes 42. Plus, this is what, 9. Summing this up, you are going to get 51, right? Then the second question too, you have 13 plus 8 in bracket. So we solve that first. Then we simplify the others, okay? And you are supposed to get 99. So if you have these answers, then you've done so well. Don't worry if you are not able to get it right. I believe you understand it now, and you will be able to get my next question right. Thank you. Okay, now let's go through these examples. That is, write each product as a pair. And the first question is 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. So how do we write this as a pair? The question was 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. All right, because the 7, we have 5 of the 7s. Great. A pair, as we said in our vocabulary, is a product of a repeated or of repeated factors. The base of a pair is the repeated factor. And the exponent of a pair indicates the number of times. All right? The base is used as a factor. So in this example, count the number of times the base is used as a factor. So counting that, we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So because 7 is used as a factor 5 times, its exponent is 5. And so the question 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 is equal to 7 to the 5th. Because 7 multiplied itself how many times? 5 times. Okay. 7 multiplied itself 5 times. So this becomes my base, and this becomes my exponent. So this is the pair, right? Good. Moving on, I want you to take your sheets and work this out with a partner. So the first I have here is 10 times 10. 4 times 4, 6 times 6, 10 times 10 times 10, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. So work it out using exponents and write the value over here. And I believe you can do that. I'm giving you about 4 minutes. Use it to complete this table for me. Good. And you finish, you raise up your answers for me to look at it. Now, in your own words, describe what the two numbers in the expression 3 exponent 5 mean. Then you now use your calculators And you can get your calculators from the big ideas. You have your calculator there. You have the scientific calculators there. Good. So use the calculators to find each value. That is 11 exponent 1 or 11 to 11 exponents 1, 11 squared, or 11 to the second. We have 11 exponent 3 or 11 to the third. Then 11 exponent 4 or 11 to the fourth. So now use your calculators to find the values over here. Enter 1 digit of the value in each box. When you finish, you now submit your words. Now describe the patterns in the digits of the values. Good. And I believe you can do this. We can work it out together as you always do. Okay, so after this, I'll now give an example or a question on the board. If you're able to answer it correctly, you now move out. Give a question on your tables. Look on your tables. I have questions on that. I have placed sample questions on your tables. Questions on exponents and powers. If you get your answer correct, you move out. If you get the answer correct, you move out. If you get the answer correct, you move out. We are doing this to exit the class. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I will encourage you solve more questions on your own. As they say, practice, the same makes perfect. So we meet again. Please stay safe and learn hard. Bye.